Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back today doing another reaction video. Keep those suggestions coming of things you want me to react to in the comments section down below. Now, today we're going to be shifting gears. We're going to be reacting to a country song. I don't typically listen to country, but I did grow up with a lot of experience to country music, so I'm not unfamiliar with it. But I grew up with like really old country, like, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Hank Sr., Hank Jr., and then moved into like late 80s, early 90s. I had Garth and George Strait and Clinton Black and Alan Jackson, those sort of things. So older country, I'm way more familiar with. The newer stuff, not so much. Now, today I'm going to be checking out a song called God's Country by Blake Shelton. Of course, I know who Blake Shelton is, and I probably know more songs of his than I actually know off the top of my head, just because, somebody that large, you have to know some of those songs. But this one, I've never heard the title of before, and I don't know if I know anything about this song before. If I actually have ever heard it, it's definitely in passing. It's not something I've ever sat down and listened to. So I have no idea what to expect, but hopefully it's going to be really good. Like I said, I like some country. I am not it's not my go-to. It's not my first choice in music, but I do like me some country music. So link to the original video will be down in the video description down below if you want to go check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to, and leave a like on the video if you enjoy what you see. So let's get to the song.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in a plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Devil didn't stick around in Georgia. He got his butt handed to him by a man on a fiddle. So far, I'm really liking this. Blake Shelton's got a perfect country voice, deep, raspy, got some southern twang to it. Can highly appreciate that when it comes to a country artist or whatever. This looks like it kind of takes place during a Dust Bowl, mid to early 1900s here in the States. If you're watching this in other country, lots of problems caused. Basically, agriculture just fell apart, and lots of farmers were left with no way to sustain life and ended up having to pick up and move, and there was food shortages and inches of dirt on everything. It was just a terrible, terrible time. But I like what he's saying here about, this is God country. Yeah, I have a lease on this land, but this isn't my land. I'm here just, taking it as it's given to me, and this is God's country. So let's get back to it real quick.
We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
That's just got a nice sound to it.
God's country. I don't care what my headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running.
Ruin that tractor.
Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie
All right, guys. Well, that was God's Country by Blake Shelton. Now, I myself have spent quite a bit of time in the country. I have family members that are basically what you consider country on both sides of my family. People that have worked ranches, people that worked farms, and grew up going to spend time with my grandparents. Lived 10 miles past the middle of nowhere, and just going out into the country and being a part of it. It's something that everybody should experience because it's a different kind of lifestyle. It's that lifestyle of getting up early, working hard with your hands, working in the land to make something of it, and spending time with the family, and then church on Sunday. And it's a lifestyle. It really is. It may not be for everybody, but it is a lifestyle, and one that you can appreciate. There's a wholesomeness to it. And if you've ever really spent a lot of time with these kinds of people that do this sort of thing, they're almost always extremely polite, very kind. There's country manners and stuff. It's, the yes ma'ams and no ma'ams, the yes sirs, no sir, that sort of thing. And it's just really, really nice. The song was really good. It sounded like what I would imagine as country. It didn't have like a lot of the pop mixed into it like a lot of newer country does. This kind of had similar sound to what I'm used to from back in the 90s. Like I said, the Alan Jackson's, Travis Tritt, the Clint Black, those sort of things. We had, a little bit of rock mixed in with it, but still had a nice country vibe to it. So I really enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed the song. I really like his voice. Like I said, I know of him from other songs, of course, but this one was new to me, and I really, really did enjoy it. What do you guys think? Any of you have any experience with the country life? Been out doing work with your hands in the land, that sort of thing? Leave in the comments down. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on that lifestyle, on the video, on the song itself. But yeah, other than that, we're going to just go ahead and wrap this one up here. Thank you guys so much for all the support of the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.